if you're a boy mom, you're not going to necessarily want your 20-year-old strong back sexy son to come home with a 40-year-old. Do you go to the gym regularly? Are you snatched? Do your body look nice? Do you take care of your skin? Is your hair flawless? If that's you, I know you're a cougar. Would you date a younger man? You don't want a man with a bare belly. You don't want a man where he's on a Friday night, he's just in front of the couch with a bear. You don't want that. You want a fine tenderoni. And if that's what you're into, this video is just for you. Listen. Do you remember Miss Parker? Do you remember that scene when the movie Friday, where they was like, hey, Miss Parker.
Hi, boy. Motherfucker.
I know you remember that. Yes, you probably look just like Miss Parker. You are probably an older lady, take care of yourself and look good like Miss Parker. You're a baddie in your 40s, 50s, or even your 60s. Yes, you eat right, you take care of yourself, take care of your skin, make sure your hair looks good, and dress well. You don't want a man that's not going to do anything. You don't want a man that can't penetrate the right way. You don't want a man that's going to be on the couch and sleeping at 7 p.m. You want excitement. You want the bedroom candy. You want that moment in the sheets where you're like, oh my gosh, I can't get enough of this man. You want that. Your marriage is probably over and you're starting over, and it's okay that you go out and find yourself a tenderoni. It's okay that you lusting off of these younger guys. It's okay. And so what? So what? There are naysayers that are telling you that, oh, it's not appropriate. How are you 50 and you're dating someone 35? So what? You look good. You take care of yourself. It's time for you to shine. You have raised all your kids. You were in a long-term marriage that wasn't fulfilling to you. The intimacy was lacking. The love was lacking. Now is your time to shine. Now is your time to reclaim your life and your love life. So if that's what you want, you do it. Let's get into these clips with these ladies talking about finding a tenderoni.
Somebody added me on Snapchat day before yesterday. So I was nosy. So I added them back. Honey, it wasn't a second. They sent me a picture of their face. And they started talking all kinds of stuff. Like real sexual. Like real sexual. I'm talking so sexual that I liked it. I ain't been talked to like that, honey, in a minute. You know, and I started to feel some type of way.
So I'm going to stop it right there. Because did you see the young thing? Did you see, we all know she's older, but she's trying to, she's still trying to be youthful. She got a little color. There's a little swirl there, But he was looking good. And she couldn't stop thinking about him. Let's continue.
He called me a MILF. I said, bitch, I'm far from a MILF. I am a cougar at this point in my life. Okay, honey bunny baby? I am a cougar. You understand me? But I'm telling you, that man talks so dirty to me. Oh, Lord, he talks.
So for the people that don't know in the back, a MILF is a mother I would like to. Yes, So interesting story. An ex of mine that I met, and we met through a dating site, and he called me a MILF. And I didn't know. First, I was like, what? What is a MILF? And then I understood what he was trying to say, because I'm a mother and I'm a bad mama jamma. And he wanted to have sexual relations, And I learned that term, but This lady, she's saying she's much older. So she's more like a cougar. Because a MILF is a much younger mom that still got it, that be wearing Daisy Dukes and all that stuff, mid-drip tops and whatever. So let's continue watching.
First, golly, you're just vulgar. You're just vulgar. But then the more he talked, the more I thought, ooh, I kind of like it. I like being talked to like that. Like, it was nasty. And I liked it. Of course, I've always been a little on the nasty side. But anyways, you never know what you're going to get these days on Snapchat. But I wound up deleting him because, I just don't. I just, he lives in Nashville, he said, and he wasn't really nothing but a goober. And so,
So I'm going to stop it right there because it was the thrill of it for her. But can you tell the excitement in her voice? She probably haven't had that much excitement in a while. The way the man spoke to her, the stuff that he probably said that he wanted to do with her, it probably made her panties wet. Yes, I said it. And that's what a lot of us are lacking. Yes, there's maybe some conservative women on this platform that are part of my community. Even the conservative ones want to be spoken dirty to, and it's okay. Why do you have to be this uptight person in your relationship? If you're married or you're in a monogamous long-term relationship, it's okay to get a little freaky in the bedroom. It's okay. Going back to the topic at hand, you're a cougar and you want a young tenderoni. That's okay too. Never let people tell you that you can't do that. The only thing you're going to have to tread lightly, first of all, they're younger than you. What are going to be the conversations? The conversations may be limited unless you find someone that's on your caliber cognitively where they can have conversations with you. Maybe they're well-read, well-traveled, and they can communicate with you. The younger men that loves cougars now, they're going to want you to do stuff. And I mean monetary stuff. If you're a cougar and you're with a younger man, he's going to want you to pay the bill most of the time. He's going to want you to cook his meals most of the time. Okay? Let's watch this video.
I've been messing around with this cougar about 2 weeks. Gained probably about 5-10 pounds. Life been good.
Your clothes ready for your shower.
Now look at this. He is happier than pig and shit. His cougar is in the background, giving him everything, feeding him, doing all kind of stuff. He's happy. If you're a cougar, expect to do these things to your younger man. Okay? Expect it. Because that's the reality. Some people like myself, I don't want to cater to a man. I don't want to do that stuff. For the horizontal poker, no. But you probably one of them, and I'm here to enlighten you to let you know what you're going to have to do if you're going to be a cougar, which can be a wonderful thing. I'm not here to discourage you. I'm here to promote you. I'm here to promote you being a wonderful woman, putting your sexual needs first, and not always being uptight and conservative. Let your hair down, sis. Let your hair down. Let's watch another video.
Women who are dating these younger boys, they look really the heck good. Okay. Like real talk. These women are giving 25. Like 30 isn't 30ing like it used to 30. 40 is.
Listen, I got to second what she said. Like I said in the beginning of this video, if you stay in the gym and you eating right, you looking good, you're not going to want an older man. You're not going to want an older man. And the older men that's in the gym looking good, eating right, we call them zaddies. These fine young men, we call them zaddies. They don't want an older woman. We all want the same thing that the opposite sex want. That's what it is. That's the reality. And another note, the more women get older, the more the sex drive is heightened. And the men, as they get older, their sex drive goes down. Now, sometimes women, they kind of block it out. They don't need that sexual stuff in their relationship. They can just grow old with the man. But there are some women that don't want that. When they're at their sexual peak, when they're in their 40s, and they've picked up a man that's much older than them, and his peak is going down, and it keeps going down, and he may have to pick up the blue pill, a lot of women not going to want to be dealing with a man that can't get it up at night. They're not going to want to deal with that. So this is why a lot of these older women, they like the young men. And the cougars, most of the time, these cougars are financially stable. So they can take care of these younger men. They can provide the lifestyle for them in exchange for companionship and sexual adventures, to say the least. Let's finish this video.
40ing like 25. Okay. Like call it modern medicine, call it juicing, better sleep, self-care, soft life, whatever it is. These women are giving young, and I can understand why these boys intellectually can't separate the fact that what they're seeing physically in front of them is not matching up with what we know to be the case as a 40-year-old woman. But again, the responsibility lies with us. Even if that person doesn't have...
She has a point, because take, for instance, a woman that lives in the gym, you're in your 20s and you've been working out from your mid 20s up until 50, your body is going to be bad. Your body is going to be tight. And then when you're 50 and you're in your bathing suit, or you strip down to your lingerie for these young men, they were like, damn. How old are you, sis? They're going to be confused with your age and your body. That's why a lot of us, we have to keep it tight, keep it right. Where I got that from? Keep it tight, keep it right. That's what we have to do. And it's not just to keep these men. It's to look right for yourself, to be healthy for yourself. And the bonus is attracting these young men. Let me give you a personal story. I used to work near a school, one of the locations, and it was about 5-6 years ago. And it was a high school, and one of these high schoolers, he probably was a senior, he was trying to talk to me. And I was like, I wasn't entertaining it, but I was like, Nikki, you could hold them? I was so happy about that. Like it was a prize, because at that time I was in my late 30s and he was trying to run game on me. He was trying to holler at sister. So listen, when them young boys come hollering, you be smiling. All 32s be showing. All 32s be showing. Best to believe. Don't lie about that. You know it. When them young guys be calling, you be cheesing that, oh, what are you talking about? I could be old enough to be your mama. That's our lie. Let's get into the rest of this.
The intent to be manipulative. It doesn't change the fact that they have the power dynamic where in any case, financially, in an argument, in making decisions, they are able to have the upper hand because their brain can do things that the younger one cannot. And that is why it's a problem.
So to end this video off, what she's saying is that we could end up manipulating these young boys, because we have lived and we have experienced and we know what to do and what not to do, and we know the game. So it is a double-headed sword. And for the other part, if you're a boy mom, you're not going to necessarily want your 20-year-old strong back sexy son to come home with a 40-year-old. You're going to be pissed off. You might not even let them through the damn door. And you have all right to be upset. But would you do it? Would you date a younger man? Something to think about. Until next time.